Fly.
Alright, give me a second here to adjust. Okay. As I said here, as the game of our first game was ending, we have Fly going for TC and Spirit Walkers. That's usually a big no-no. Either you need damage reduction through Spirit Link or healing through SH. If you have neither of those, oftentimes the Undead will just focus your heroes, and even if they don't die, they have to leave the fight. And the Orc army, I think, is the worst army without heroes. When there's no heroes in there, you can just do whatever. You can win with like 50 supply less. It's kind of ridiculous. But so far, it seems to be working kind of well. Because, well, he's still decently in the game. We have 50 supply versus 58 on the Undead side of things. And we actually have Banshees being added into the mix as well now. And this is a good timing, as the expansion is not up at all yet.
The story of this game so far is Lucifer could really hang with Fly. I'm very surprised by his performance. I was watching it with like one eye. But then he was creeping the turtle in the bottom right, and Fly caught him. There was a town portal for Lucifer, but he thought he could find it, or fight it. But he couldn't and lost a lot of stuff. So Fly had the upper hand here. Storms are amazing. TC down to 50% of HP though. He's getting rid of the headhunters one after another. But nice Storm once again. We have Curse. We have no possession here. There's no master training. He wants to get the TC so bad, but he's losing a lot of damage over it. The Wyvern is down. 3 Destroyers still up in the air, but level 4 Blade Master with 2 claws.
But now, as I said, Invol is gone, so the TC has to leave, and he's not going to be coming back most likely. He's going for the Yearns right now. I would really like him focusing the Blade Master, as he has so much damage and no Invol, and also no boots, by the way. TC coming back in again, Balls of Steel. The Stomp, is it going to be enough to find the kill? There is a lot of crits coming out. The coil missed onto the Kodo Beast. Big mistake. That will be the death of the first year. You can't afford to make those mistakes against the world champion. Lich in trouble as well. Has the Invol. Blade Master also close to death. Uses his healing potion, Lich Invul. Very nicely used. Does he have more mana for more coils? He certainly does. But the T-Rolls get out of there in time. The TC so fast with the aura and the boots of speed, but the army is kind of gone. 32 supply for the Orc, and still 54 for the Undead. If he hadn't lost the hero, the Dark Ranger, I think this would be looking fantastic. Yeah. But even without her, he's canceling the Expo. That's kind of all he wanted, honestly.
It's really a good play by Lucifer here. The Storms are hitting, but the focuses are okay-ish, I guess. There was this one mistake, yes, but I think he can come back from this. The Dark Ranger, only level 2, doesn't take too much time. There's a Fiend in the main base, by the way, who he's forgetting about.
Bro, you know what map this is?
It's Echo Isles, and you know what? Shop control is very important here.
That is so true. That is so true. Both these races in the late game want Invuls desperately, and especially when you don't have healing or damage mitigation. I think as long as Lucifer controls the shop and doesn't give up Invuls, it's gonna be pretty hard to lose this game, honestly. I think the Korean is in a fantastic position, and the cocky strategy choice of going TC without walkers is making this game super hard for Fly, and I really think he's miles and miles behind.
I'd agree. The Blade Master is super strong, though. He's not level 5, but he has 2 claws and this orb is plus 24 damage. He's being focused now. Silence a little too late.
Like half a second.
Yeah.
That could have perhaps been his death.
Now the silence wears off, but of course the Windwalk still sticks. He has Dust, though. He could have used it. More Banshees for Curse, and Curse against the Blade Master is so amazing.
Yeah. It's another thing. No walkers, no dispel.
Yeah, no dispel against the Curse. It's a 35% miss chance, I guess.
I always forget. It's 30 or 35.
Yeah,
or
something around that. Yeah. Exactly, something around that. And
1/3, basically.
Every third hit is a miss. But here we see the critical strike, who is, of course, a strong passive, obviously.
And Lucifer's going towards the middle again. He wants to get the next invul. I think it's still going to have like 20 seconds cooldown or something. But he really wants to take it away. As I said, a crucial item in this matchup.
Is there anything in the marketplace? Only a big mana and another claw and a big healing. So no invul potion. But the big healing could do the job, I guess. But he's slot starved on his Blade Master. The TC is doing nothing, but he's back to a good army. Lots of headhunters. 0-1 tech, by the way, interestingly. Kodo Beasts, 2 at a time. He's getting rid of the shop now. Can the 61 supply of Lucifer hang with the 50 Orc supply plus Blade Master? That's going to be the question that we will answer in a second. Coil Nova.
Really? Jesus Christ, the damage! Where's the invul, bro?
There is the
Look at
heal
the
potion.
balls, man. Keeps
Balls
the heal
of
potion.
steel. Yeah, he keeps the heal potion. He is revealed, but the first detonate's coming in. He has to heal the destroyer. And once again, he misses.
Those are some mistakes he's making, but I guess it's not gonna matter in the end. He has Death Pact, by the way, on the DK, so even though he has no TP and no invul, he's not too vulnerable. Here comes the fight again.
Nice silence on the TC. He's out of the fight for quite some time. He's focusing the Blade Master. Now switching to the units. The destroyers are all in danger here. All webbed and all attacked by the Headhunters. That's a good fight by Fly. The first stomp is coming in, but Coil is not enough to kill the Blade Master. We're going back onto the units. The Lich has, of course, to provide the orb. Another stomp hitting the entire unit. The entire army of Lucifer here. Is this game about to turn? Oh my god. 36 food for Lucifer remaining. What an incredible fight with the world champion.
Can't believe he's somehow making this work, man, even though he has no Blade Master. But now there's no more mana for Storm, so now he really has no heroes. Now he only has units, and they're being picked off one after at level 4 now for the Lich. This is actually such a big upgrade. There will be Dark Arrows with Skeletons, and that will be more and more mana for more and more Nova, and he's gonna find more pickoffs. He has 2, maybe even 3 coils remaining. Does he want to use them? Yep, he sure does. Finds another pickoff. And the orc is falling apart bit by bit. 41 supply against 42, so in that regard it's really even. The one big trump card is the TC is level 5.5.
Yeah.
And I think level 3 Stomp is one of the most ridiculous abilities in the game. 4-second stun on heroes in a huge AoE. I think the stun duration compared to the cooldown is like 50%, so you can stun lock someone for 50% of the time, which is really ridiculous. So maybe Lucifer can somehow do that. Fly somehow do this with amazing micro. It's gonna be hard. Gets the invul again, by the way. Oh, the DK is
yeah,
in trouble.
He has to be careful, man.
If
If there's a purge, exactly. There is no town portal, only the invul. No purge, but a crit.
Nah, he's safe.
Can he get in range for a stomp somehow? Maybe with a movement bug or something?
Man.
Yeah.
The boost of the TC. He's a race car cow.
Race cow.
Race cow. I don't know why that was so funny for me. Long distance mining, by the way, by the peons. There's no new expansion attempt yet, but he has the money for a tiny Great Hall now. Maybe he's gonna wait for the main gold mine to expire, then set that one up. But of course, if you lose that one, that's a lot of resources going down the drain. We have 2 invuls on the undead side, almost level 5 DK, also gonna be a big upgrade. I think he wants to get a mana potion that's so much synergy with a pendant of energy. Please, bro, do it for me. Nope, he doesn't like me, apparently.
Understandable.
Not that much mana on the DK. That's an issue if a real fight ensues.
Does he have a statue? Yes, he can heal up for a bit. So that's at least 3 coils already. It's not that bad, I guess. So yeah, question is, Tiny Great Hall or not? He's trying to fortify this position with another tower. And there we go. Great Hall is being set up. Lucifer is getting ready, but not for the... Okay, now 20 gold only remaining. His gold mine is dry. The main gold mines are both dry. Do or die, this is. Expansion up or expansion down?
TC has these amazing storms, but only 3 of them, and eating Coil Nova right away, almost dropping to half HP. He can't see the Blade Master right now. There's no web, by the way, so this one Wyvern is okay, but still only one Wyvern. It's not the most terrifying thing ever. And Fly, he doesn't really know how and when to engage this. The Wyvern does get nuked down, but that's a lot of damage being taken onto her. Level 5 now, though, on the DK. And the TC, the damage, he doesn't have an invul. He has the heal potion, though. If he needs to use it, first Fiend falls, and the second one will follow suit in just a second. Jesus Christ, the damage! 332 crits, so hero kills can certainly come out, but the TC, speaking of hero kills, he still has the healing potion, man. The balls on this guy are just ridiculous, but I think the nuke might be too much. He still survives, but he's driven back into his main.
Oh yeah, but Lucifer lost a lot of coils, and as you mentioned before, no potion. Here comes another coil, and still not enough. 20 HP, and he's not supposed to dive in there because he has no coil left. No saving for the Lich, no saving for the Dark Ranger, no potion. What can he accomplish here with only his army? The TC is out of the fight, that is no question. But what can Lucifer do? He has still 2 Banshees, 4 Curse. The Blade Master is not cursed at the moment, by the way.
The Lich is getting so pumped up on steroids, man. He's eating so many skeletons. I don't know if this is a healthy diet, but he certainly likes it, man. He has so many Novas to use. And of course, this expansion is the one way that Fly can win this. But of course, the hammer is going to be falling here. The undead hammer is going to be coming towards the expansion. Can maybe Fly look for a base trade, force him back, buy some time, but he has one raider. Like, it's not enough damage, not enough siege.
The Blade Master got the invul potion though.
But it looked great for Lucifer before, and somehow Fly turned it around, but he needs the performance of his life, I feel.
Yeah, he has still 3 stomps, and here is the... Oh, not the first one. Oh, coil dodged by the invul potion. Amazing play by Fly. And here's the stomp that we were talking about. Such a long stun duration. The first obsidian statue is down. Second stun is coming in. The Blade Master is taking care of it alone. And what?
Heal potion used.
Ah, wow. Nova comes in, right clicks, and the TC dies, but he gets the Dark Ranger in return. It was worth it, though. Level 5 TC out of the game, and now the Raiders are falling like flies, no pun intended. First one down, second one down. The Fiend Shot and the Lich are such a nice synergy again. The Acolytes are fighting or providing more mana, but for how long? The expansion is running.
Alright, Blade Master, what can you do? You have a lot of damage, you have nice items, but you got nothing to keep yourself alive. But there's only one coil. Can you maybe force the coil, then the DK is out of mana, and then maybe go for the hero kill? I think that's the option here. Fiends keep on dying. DK in trouble. He has the invul though. The Blade Master really playing with fire. Here comes the invulnerability. And the world champion, I think, is making it work somehow. I don't know how, but he is. That was the second to last windwalk. Here comes. The invul is over. The DK in trouble. He doesn't have mana for Death Pact. But he gets away on 20 HP. Are you serious?
Here comes Frost Armor that saves the Lich for now, but Purge is working against him. 336, backstab, Death Knight down, Lich stays alive, but Lucifer concedes. What an incredible strength of this Blade Master.
Wow. Holy shit, that was so good.
You know what that reminds me of?
Wow.
Das Messer ist zu scharf cast of Take. That was exactly that.
And that was so brilliant by Fly. He realized, alright bro, you got no dust. I got a lot of mana. That is a lot of freedom for me to do stuff. Imagine how different this game would have been with a mana potion and another dust of appearance.
The mana potion really...
So much respect to Fly. This is so hard to pull off in micro. We saw under how much pressure his heroes were all the time, and he really played them to their fullest potential, took them to the limit, took them to the edge. And right here is where we see why he is a double world champion.
Exactly. He's from another planet sometimes. And yeah, that's hopefully the 1-0 for Fly, so we didn't miss the first match, but I don't think so. TD is also looking for the room, so there's nothing we've missed so far.
Can't believe it, man. Holy crap.
Yeah, this is...
he was really not supposed to win that.
Nope.
He really wasn't.
Our undead hearts are bleeding.
Nah, I'm fine with this, man. When he plays so amazingly well, he can definitely defeat him, man. Like, when you play like a god, you deserve to win.
Yeah,
I think Lucifer made some mistakes there where he was maybe feeling too confident. Seriously, I think when you play against no Shadowhunter and no Walkers, I don't care how the army is positioned. I don't care if you're in a choke or not. What you do is you click on heroes. That's what you do. You keep your stuff alive as best you can, and you click on heroes. And oftentimes he was focusing on army too much for my taste. Especially when you watch 120 play, he just clicks on the heroes, man, and he doesn't give them any space. Lucifer still played really well. We saw a few micro mistakes here and there, but still a great performance by him. But Fly, I would say, did in the end outplay him.
Okay. So, will Fly be the opponent of Lyn in the winner bracket final, or will Lucifer start a big comeback here? We're about to see that. Lyn before won 2-0 against TH. So yeah, we're waiting. The loser will play versus TH, who does not seem to be in a great shape today. Lyn, on the other hand, pretty good. And there we go. The next map is Turtle Rock.
Yeah, I know you and many undeads love Turtle Rock. I think it's a great undead map, apart from against Orc. Because against Orc, it's really hard to find level 3 reliably. Because there's lots of end-snare creeps here, and if they don't have end-snare, they're either small camps with the green turtles, or the ogres, which is also not a very big camp, or they're really hard to take. Like, when you take the starting positions, super hard to take. When you go towards the middle, to the turtles, super hard to take. Obviously, the red spots at the edges, super hard to take. And if the orc is on point, he can really dictate where the undead has the freedom to go and where not to. So I think Turtle Rock, best undead map, yes. But against orc, I think it turns around a little bit.
All right. I'm still updating Liquipedia here, so please cover for a second.
All right, so I'm gonna... I think it was 1-0, pretty sure. Let's see, maybe they have an overlay here, Lofen? Yeah, and we should be able to find it out. Yeah, Lofen. But yeah, I'm glad to see Fly performing like this. As I said before, Fly is kind of a surprise package oftentimes. Sometimes he plays like a young god, like he just did on Echo Isles. And other times he is very unimpressive. And my question was, can he keep his motivation up to play at the highest of levels after winning 2 world championships, basically? And answer seems to be, yeah, man. Damn, yeah. He's playing really well. And I don't see a reason why this should be changing today.
Me neither, but we have seen that there is a chance for Lucifer to win this. Even though Fly is that monster that we know from the past big tournaments, Lucifer is maybe in his best shape in the past 3 years.
Yeah, I would say definitely.
Yeah.
I remember when he started streaming quite a while ago. I think it was a year, maybe even more than a year ago.
Yeah.
And I watched quite a bit of his stream because I'm an undead. He's an old legend. Was cool to see him coming back. And at times he looked really bad, really bad. At times I was watching his stream and I was thinking to myself, probably without good reason, but I was thinking, I can totally beat that guy. I can totally easily beat that guy. Nowadays, I would never say something like this anymore. He has improved so much, and I'm so glad to see it. But yeah, Fly is he's right up there with him. And I think Fly, going into this, I thought Fly was easily going to take him out, really easily, if he plays up to snuff, if he plays the best he can. And it looked kind of like it. I think that Lucifer's biggest chance here is Fly becoming more cocky or staying as cocky, because I don't know, maybe some people have different views on this, but my view is very firm. If you don't play walkers and no Shadowhunter, you're playing really cocky and you're asking for your heroes to just keep over and die. Yeah, I think I might be feeling too confident here, and it seems like that's the style he likes to play, and it makes sense. You know, it's more aggressive. You don't get passive Spirit Link, you play more aggressive. You want to get in his face, and you want to use your incredible control to still survive somehow, even though you're not supposed to. So I guess that's the reason why he likes playing this way. But dude, he got annihilated before playing this style. I remember WCA 2014. He had real trouble against undeads, and back then he was playing this style. TC, no Spirit Walkers. And he was getting crushed oftentimes. But nowadays he's better. He seems to be making it work a lot of the time. But when we think back about the great series that we saw against 120, whereby, by the way, 120 always won when there was a Shadowhunter and always lost when there was a TC. But there, he played walkers. He really respected 120. He did get the damage mitigation through Spirit Link. All right, sorry, I'm going off on a rant here. I need to stop talking so much. Please, Neo, take over before I drive away all our viewers.
Here we go. Turtle Rock is starting, and there's no problem here for us. So we're going in-game again. Fly has the lead, 1-0 over Lucifer after map 1. No, come on, there we go. And close position it is. I was about to say Turtle Rock can turn into a triple hero map for the Orcs, since there's good creep camps, lots of experience. You can get your third hero up to level 3 as well if you have the time at cross positions or whatever. But with close positions, this chances are really, really low now.
Yeah, and it might be hard for Undead if he doesn't have a good start to find creep camps anyways once there's Ensnare. And yeah, close positions, of course, makes it even more difficult. Did you guys play W3 Arena? They patched it out of the ladder. You cannot get close positions any longer, which received quite a bit of critical feedback. I actually approve of the change. I think oftentimes it can become really cheesy, but hey, doesn't matter. Here it is not patched out. We can get close positions, and that's what we get. Sometimes Orc players really abuse this and try to be in there with the Blade Master and be aggressive as they can. For example, you can try to run over immediately with the first Grunt and the Blade Master and cancel the second Ziggurat. But that, of course, slows you down. You get experience more slowly, you get items more slowly. But judging from what I've seen Fly play recently, seems to me he really loves being aggressive. So I would not be surprised for him to be putting on a lot of pressure right out the gate.
Yeah, in person, Fly seems to be very laid back, chilled, cool dude. But once it's about Warcraft, there's something that triggers him, and he wants to be right in the face of his opponent. And I am betting my ass that we're gonna see this as well. Shop is coming. Blade Master is about to pop out of the altar. For Lucifer, it's a bit later, of course, because of the Fiend build order. Graveyard first, then Crypt and stuff. Oh, why is there no in-game sound, by the way? Ah, because I shut it down. Okay, here we go. This time we have sound. Sorry, that was due to the heat of the moment, switching in between games, that I forgot about the in-game sounds. But now they're back, and now we have the entire Warcraft experience.
Alright, and my first prediction, unfortunately, was off. He is not going for the early harass of the cancellation of the Ziggurat. He's instead going for the marketplace creep that I have seen first, like 3 months ago, but it's been around longer, and the way this works is if you do it perfectly, you can creep it, only the upper one though, not the left one. You can creep the upper marketplace with 1 Grunt and 1 Blade Master. This will result in immediate level 2, in maybe a great item, and of course the Watch Awards that are a specialty here on Turtle Rock. But it takes a while. Honestly, you can creep more efficiently if you really want to. But of course, you can get really rewarded, and that's what he got. Pendant of Energy, the dream come true for any second hero.
Exactly. Doesn't matter if Shadowhunter or TC, they will all benefit from this. Level 2 means critical strike. He has to shift the focus a bit to tank with the Grunt now, so his Blade Master is not in danger. The Death Knight is nowhere near this spot. He is focusing on himself. Very egocentric Death Knight he is. Gets the claws of attack. Also closer to level 2, but of course a nice little boost for Fly here. Level 2.25 or 2.25. Tier 3 tech with 2 burrows, not a 1 burrow, not super aggressive. Everything in order for Fly. And I just lost my ass, I guess, with the prediction that he's gonna be aggressive. But no, he's still focusing on creeping.
Yeah, same for me. I was expecting more aggression coming out. Oh, by the way, Slipper's over agility as well. These drops are certainly very nice for Fly. Maybe he stole the Orc luck from Focus's side, who's normally blessed with the best luck there. Did he steal the last hit with the turtle, off the turtle with the Grunt?
No, right?
I'm not sure he might. Blade Master's level 2.5 already. I think he did. Yeah, he definitely did. He definitely did.
Wow.
This is looking perfect. Skeleton is scouting this, seeing that the Orc might be taking the Merchant, but what can he really do? Interesting choice by Lucifer, very unusual. Going over to the Orc side, maybe trying to go for some Burrow cancellation. This is totally out of the meta currently. So because of this, it might be seeing some effectiveness, but there's only 2 Fiends here, and there's Mass Repair coming, so he's not going to be able to kill this Burrow. Only forcing a bit of repair. Blade Master doesn't even care, man. He keeps on creeping. He's gonna be level 3 in a second here. And I guess Fly is gonna be fairly low on lumber on tier 2, but that's the trait he gladly takes.
That's right. There was no chance of killing that Burrow, actually. Maybe you should have sent the skeletons into the one that is currently being built and try to cancel that, but maybe he says, okay, the damage is not gonna be enough, so I'm trying to get some resources out of my opponent and maybe get a Grunt. He did a nice little block here, but no surround, so he got out alive. And yeah.
By the way, the Lucifer in the overlay is blue, and in the game it's gray.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
If that is relevant.
That is relevant.
Yeah, Blade Master has the best time of his life, man. He's level 3 before his Shadow Hunter is out. He has both the Watch Awards. These are going to give him so much information. What did he get as an item?
Talisman.
Ah, that's not too great. But alright, so he got a ring and a talisman, so that's two bad items after 2 good items. So he does not have the focus luck. Focus luck is like 90% good items, maybe 95% good items.
I still like the talisman though. When you have so many fiend shots coming to your Blade Master, the chances of dodging 1 or 2 is pretty damn high. So it's not that bad.
Yeah, it's not that bad, but there's way better stuff.
Well, look at this, man. Lucifer with his sacrificial skull.
It's for creeping, I think.
Yeah, I think
Is it
so
gonna
too.
be for a tower rush?
No,
well, he's delaying his tier 3. He has 5 fiends. That's a little more than we're used to seeing nowadays. Nowadays we see 2 fiends, and then tech into I think staying on 4 fiends with a quick lich, quick tier 3, and then the slaughterhouse. And there we see it. Tier 3. After that, the slaughterhouse will be coming out. And now Blade Master level 3, as I said, easily. DK not there yet, and the SH is out. And it seems like Fly is finally going to be turning up the heat.
Oh, look at the Death Knight, always down to 1/3 of HP, but now the Frost Armor is kicking in as well as the Cloak of Shadow. So Shadow Melt is here, but there was a dust being used on the Blade Master, so he is visible as well. No Nova, of course, because there's Frost Armor first, 1 Fiend about to die. There is a Coil playing with fire here, as well as with the DK. He has to be careful. No Town Portal at the moment. Backstab. No, he misses on the backstab. A little too slow with his fingers, and he gets out.
Split second right there.
Definitely. But he gets the Gargantuan Sea Turtle for basically free.
And
that
he
is
used
massive.
three hexes in that fight. Usually on level 1 you have 4 hexes, but he has so many more, man. Thanks to the Pendant of Energy and also now the Wand of Mana stealing. So this SH has a lot more gunpowder in his musket, if you want to call it that. He only has Raiders grunts right now, no tier 2 units yet. Raiders will be inbound, and he's going for the Walkers now. So this time he's going for heal and damage mitigation. He doesn't feel that aggressive, that cocky anymore, I guess.
To that, Lucifer showed how strong he is currently, so Fly chooses the safe path. But here we go again with the creep jack. The Fiend is suffering heavily from the Blade Master. Can he get kills in return? He needs to level up desperately. This grunt is going down, but the next hex is killing a Fiend. Level 2 already for the SH without one creep spot. Now the Blade Master is in trouble, but there's an Invu potion, so he will get out alive.
And the DK has no TP. There's so many hexes remaining. As soon as his Blade Master's at decent health again, I can definitely see him going right back in. And he's achieving so much with only grunts, man. Yeah. Obviously the 2 heroes as well, but these are only tier 1 units. He doesn't even need the Ensnare. Can you picture what's going to be happening here on Turtle Rock once we have Ensnare? Like, I'm afraid for Lucifer, honestly.
Yeah, as good as his performance was on map number 1 on Turtle Rock, he's struggling hard. Maybe Fly is taking this a little more serious now in the early stages of the game.
Oh yeah, and the DK, man, it seems like he's close to level 3, but where does he really find the experience? SH is creeping up for the time being, Blade Master trying to distract as long as he can. Oh, the SH now in trouble, kind of, but of course there is no Nova, but the Coil might be able to finish him off. Actually, no. The Blade Master trying to divert more attention to himself. And Fly actually has to retreat here. Everything's kind of low. He wants to heal up with the heal salves. And is this finally going to be level 3? No, it's not. It's not enough. He has to share it with the Lich. He has the Orb now, by the way, which is a decent power spike increase for the Undead. And I imagine he's going to be... Well, is it the Pit Lord or is it the Dark Ranger? 120 would definitely be getting the Pit Lord, but not Lucifer.
No, it's the DR again. Silence over damage mitigation. So will this pan out? We're gonna see about that. He's trying to get to go for his 3rd turtle spot, maybe the first consumable item here for the undead. He was this was stolen from him at the first spot, and he gets it. Big mana potion would be the dreams. Growth the beast is the nightmare. Since there is this spell with walkers, and on the other side he gets the big potion of mana here. All
right, the 3rd spot finally grants him the wish of a great item. But now everything is low. Could this be a potential for some pickoffs? Here comes the first Coil. No heal wave. Maybe it was on cooldown. I don't know. The Raider dies. And Lucifer finding some confidence finally on the 2nd map. Moving forward. By the way, no invult and no TP on Lucifer's heroes. They are in a bit of trouble if they get caught out. Here comes the speed scroll. He wants to disengage. Blade Master is still healing up. He would love to find like 1 more kill for the level 3 on the SH. But it seems like he's being forced into a fight before this. And he's walking into the Orc base with, well, of course, there is the Voodoo Lounge, so it's gonna be a tough fight for Lucifer, but hey, he wants to take it right now.
Fly is tier 3 now, so the Orb of Lightning is ready on the Blade Master. Plus 15 damage in combination with the Kodo Aura. First end snares are flying. I think this was a misclick. The Destroyer is still in the air, trying to get rid of the Bestiary before Warsong Battle Drums upgrade kicks in. But yeah, Dispel on the Spirit Link Scroll of the Beast being used, so big damage coming in now. He's trying to go for the Blade Master, but once again the heal wave is too strong. Oh, Colnova! But no! He saves him again with 10 HP, man. Jesus Christ, those saves of the Blade Master throughout the first 2 maps are absolutely incredible. First Destroyer is down, second one high up in the air. Not anymore, tied to the ground.
DK up in front, there's no Death Pack, there's no Frost Armor. Where's the Frost Armor, man? He's delaying it by so much. Blade Master repositioning, here comes the Hex. He wants to look for the kill, here comes the backstab. Is there gonna be enough damage? Not quite, but how can he heal up? He has no TP, no potion of anything, and the Blade Master, man, he has some wet mouth, and he kills the DK, finding level 4 here, and there's no coil anymore. And now everything is starting to fall apart. This fight started out good for him, but now maybe with the SH kill he can come back into this, but no. Fly pays enough attention, heals him up, and gets him back into fighting shape. All the meanwhile, the Blade Master with a Spirit Link is the boss of this game. Critical Strikes will be getting rid of the Dark Ranger here as well. Maybe the Frost Armor comes out, but it's not enough, man. And this has to be it. And yeah, it is. GG.
The Juggernaut of Warcraft once again showed why he is so strong currently, why he is the world champ, why he won the GCS spring season. Lucifer, I think, did better than we expected, but at the end, Fly is just too much for him.
Yeah, Lucifer's really improved compared to not too long ago, but against Fly, it takes a little more. And I think I found my answer here today. How good is he against Orc? He's pretty good, you know, but it is not really the same level as a 120. Of course, that's a crazy level to compare someone to. But there are a few nuances that I think could be addressed when there's no... Again, I'm saying this for the 10 millionth time, when there's no walkers and no Shadow Hunter. Go for the heroes all the time. And also what we saw on Turtle Rock, the creep routes, pretty predictable, pretty uncreative. For example, players like 120, they get the... what's it called? Sacrificial Skull immediately and go for the Merchant right away. You can creep the big one, you take away the ward from the Blade Master and the item because he really wants to get that at some point, at least, you know, if he's at another spawning position, and usually that always works, but Lucifer being super predictable on map number 2, and of course, close position did not play into his hand at all.